Hey, look who just showed up. I'm going to bring him in live.
Let's go, baby.
This is
Live
a
TV.
career man. Career man, 1,000 points.
And he was under the weather, Spence. Ask him about
yes,
that.
You had the flu yesterday, okay? How you feeling right now?
I'm still kind of like going through it, but it's been awesome. Like to have my team rattle around me, and then I had like Yegor and Trey calling me. Yegor called me, goes, "Hey, this is the game plan," because I wasn't here at practice yesterday. And Yegor talked me through the game plan. We talked about matchups, where we would play at. And so, you know, it just shows like the trajectory of this team, and we're turning the corner right at the right time.
You knocked down that first three. You cross over 1,000 points. I know that you wanted to have it happen early, but to have it happen against Kansas, the first shot of the game, what do you think of that?
It was odd. As soon as I touched the leather, I was like, this shot's going up. But it was, like I said in the media today, to be able to do it in this atmosphere with this crowd, against a team like Kansas, it was super special for sure.
What the heck did your coach say to you at halftime to provide the support that you needed to not have a lull coming out, because it was a blowout at halftime?
Yeah, we talked about it as a team first, that it's 0-0. Like, we're not coming out being soft. We're not going to come out and, you know, let them come back. And we had a similar score when we played Kansas State, and they made a run. And so we pretended like it was 0-0. Us 5 starters, we kind of buckled down, and we really showed that, like, no matter what happens, like, we're going to play together and trust each other. And then, you know, the bench energy was great. Everybody was having a good time. It's fun to be a team, and it's even better to be a team like Kansas because they're, you know, renowned. It was awesome for sure. Other
than the 3 that you made to break over 1,000 points, what was your favorite play of the night?
My favorite play wasn't even my scoring. It was definitely Keba's block. That man, like the shot goes up, I was like, okay, Keba's probably going to barely touch it. It's going to go out of bounds. Like, it would be good. But the way he took off, the way the ball just sounded going 6 rows up, it was pretty insane. I was thinking, oh, the volleyball team's probably calling him right now. Like, they're probably recruiting him, doing something. But, yeah, Keba's a special athlete for sure, and it's awesome to have him on the team.
Your team obviously made a ton of shots, ton of three-pointers. You knew that Kansas had a weakness defending the 3. So what goes into – I mean, they're going to be there, but you made them. And that doesn't always happen. So, and you've made them more often than not, especially during this recent run you've been on. What has changed there in the confidence of the team shooting?
Yeah, I think we just trust each other. Like, we have our 3 main points that we had when we were going through kind of a roller coaster of a season. And we just talked about, like, having joined the gym, playing for your brother, and playing harder than the guy in front of you. And when you're playing so hard and you're playing harder than the other team, it's just the karma of the game. Like, the shots are going to start falling. And then, you know, you have guys on the team that are being super selfless. Like, we always talk about hitting singles instead of home runs. And that's what we did tonight. We just hit singles, and we made the shots that, you know, the passes came. And so it was awesome to play, again, in this atmosphere.
Speaking of the atmosphere, and I asked Foose this question as well, because you've been in a lot of big-time games, big-time environments, Gonzaga. How does this atmosphere compare to those?
This is the best, you know, atmosphere in the entire country. Like, I'll say it over and over again, and I'm not even biased. Like, the fact that we had this amount of energy from the start of the tip to the end of that last whistle is pretty special. Like, to have a 20-point, you know, lead to go to 30 because of this atmosphere is unbelievable. And, you know, shout out to the Rock, shout out to, you know, Cougar Nation, because they brought it tonight.
Okay, I know that you're going to relish this win, and you should for a little bit, but I'm going to push it forward to Arizona a little bit because they got you here.
They did.
And you know how physical they are. What do you do differently the second time around as you get ready for Arizona?
Match their physicality. Like, I think we're such a better team than when Arizona came here already. And the way we trust, the way we're, like, passing and just trusting each other, I think shows. Like Coach, again, said, like, he just talks about hitting singles, and I think that's kind of the different mindset that we have going into these games. But, yeah, Arizona's really talented. I heard the atmosphere is fun, but it's not anything like here. But, yeah, again, like, we're going to, you know, cherish this win. We're going to have fun tonight, and then we're going to get back at it tomorrow.
What's the best thing your team did schematically tonight? And there's a lot of good there.
Yeah, I think we just played hard in transition. Like, we passed the ball ahead, made plays for each other, and, you know, I think someone's told me a stat, like, the first couple, like, 15 baskets were all assisted. So the fact that we're playing for each other, the fact that we're just spraying the ball around the court, have elite spacing, I think that really shows, and I think that was, you know, awesome to play, and it's fun being a shooter. You know, you have guys like that can pass.
I got to ask you about the KYU T-shirt again. Is the production begun for Coach yet?
I need KYU to be over here. Like, he's not around right now, but Coach Young, yeah, he hasn't seen the shirt. I'm kind of just doing it on the side right now, but yeah, this guy, he makes it. Shout out to him. But if you guys want the shirt, you got to tap in for sure.
Trevin, congratulations on your career mark, on an incredible, really record-setting type win tonight for BYU.
Yeah, let's go. Now we got to bring the energy. Cougar Nation, I know Arizona probably won't give a lot of tickets out, but bring it Saturday. Let's go.
Thanks, Trevin.
Appreciate you.
All right, guys, live interview. Okay.
Live interview. This is live TV,
we do
baby.
it live. Okay.
We'll do it live.